Hey Leo, this is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. I'm here to do your summer kickoff. So, this is a combination of the solar eclipse, new moon, and the summer solstice. So, I feel like it's never too late. It's about, for me, solar eclipse was about release. The new moon is about your intentions and plans, especially in regard to your life purpose. And then the summer solstice is all about new beginnings. So I'm combining these to do a summer kickoff for you. So let's see what's going on here. Let me get the right cards. Spirit, what is it that Leo needs to release? And we have lead by example. And so this may be that you are leading by example and considering other people's feelings in your actions. But I feel like maybe Spirit is trying to say that, you need to do what's best for you and not necessarily worry about what other people think or how it appears. You're responsible for you and your happiness and your fulfillment, right? Okay, but we'll see what the cards say. So let's see what Spirit says about setting your intention and your plan in regard to your life purpose. For Leo, Spirit, what do you have for Leo? And we have healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So this could be a job where you could be in the medical field. It does show that. It could be, counseling. It could be so many things. Obviously, we'll get more cards. So there's definitely something around healing or, healing. All right, so the next one, let's see here. Spirit, what is the message about their new beginning? What is a new beginning happening for Leo? What's the message for Leo? And we have, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So this could be, passed on loved ones, ancestors. This could be, your spirit team, your guardian angels, the archangels around you. They're all coming through to say you're not alone. And that may be, prove especially helpful through this new beginning that you're going through or that you're embarking on. So let's see if we can add some context to this. So, Spirit, why is lead by example here for Leo? And we have the Five of Pentacles. And Justice. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles is really, for me, it's all about a lack mentality. And this isn't about judgment or anything. This is about recognizing that, you don't necessarily see the support around you, and you may get into a low vibration where you feel like, nothing good is coming your way, or you're always, living paycheck to paycheck, or, just scraping to get by. But the good news is you're getting by, right? That's the one thing that you need to recognize, is that you are making it, right? Obviously things can be better, so that's where justice comes in. It's about balancing your thoughts and recognizing that what you have put out, you will get in return, and that is in a positive way. So I feel like there's a need to release this lack mentality, and maybe this is leading by example. Maybe maybe because we're getting this healer, and we're getting this you're not alone with your ancestors, there may have been something that this has been, you know, embedded in you, because that is what your parents went through, that is what their parents went through, or what have you. So I feel like it's like a karmic time where you could be this one that's going to bring that healing to this bloodline. In a sense, you are going to lead by example, and if you have, like siblings or children, they're going to, take you as an example and turn their own lack mentality around to recognize that they are, we are, abundance is your right. That is your right. And there is a lot of programming into us that says we have to, work for every little tiny thing that we get. And yes, hard work is valued. However, it doesn't have to be this hard. If you are in a high vibration and you are coming from a place of positivity and gratitude and appreciation, then everything is just going to start coming to you, and you're not even going to have to put even half as much effort into it, which is, it's very evident when you see, a lot of rich people. Well, I don't know if I should just blanketly say rich people. Let's say successful businessmen, they don't spend a whole lot of time working, because they're already in this flow that money's coming, and they don't hold on tight to their money. They spend it freely because they know that that flow has been established, and they trust in that, okay? Doesn't make them good people. I'm just talking simply about abundance. So I feel like there's definitely a need to release that mentality, recognize that you're not alone, that you have support around you. And this may not just be your spiritual team. There may be physically support that you're not seeing, you're not opening yourself to see around you in the physical world. So why is healer here for Leo? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And look at that lion right at the top. That's you. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so for me, this is really about divine timing. And so with the Seven of Pentacles, this can be somebody that's, this person sitting here with a, I got that candle stuff on my hand, that's sitting here with an empty basket and kind of has this perturbed look on her face. But it's about having faith that you've planted the seeds and the fruit is coming. You just have to trust the process. Don't stand at the bottom of the tree waiting. Move on with life, and when harvest time comes, you go back to that tree and pick that fruit, right? Or whatever it is that you're manifesting here. So I feel like that's really going to play into this releasing of this lack mentality, okay? And you're really going to get balance when you release that. When you start really focusing on being grateful for what you currently have and appreciating everything that people do for you, the support that you do have around you, and just start little by little picturing, life how you want it. Instead of looking at a particular dollar amount or a particular, physical thing, like, well, if I had a house or if I had this particular car. I know that a lot of people say focus on that particular car, but what it is more about the total lifestyle that you want, picturing yourself happy. And this may have to do with really getting yourself to a place where you are. This is like a life purpose card for me. So this is about divine timing and having faith, going for what you love, not doing whatever you have to do to get by, but start going where your passion is pulling you. What what is it that really makes you feel alive? Because when you are working, doing something like that, it's like your vibration is so high that you're going to manifest everything that you ever wanted. All right, why is you are not alone here for Leo? And we have the Two of Wands. Here we go with this life purpose again. This is about life purpose to me, and it's about taking those first couple steps. That is the new beginning here. Okay, what else? And we have Six of Pentacles. Awesome. So Six of Pentacles is really about that flow of money, balancing that out. As you receive, you're also giving out. You're establishing that continuous cycle. It doesn't stop with you where you grab money and you hold on to it or you dump it all out into one thing, right? You know, and I know the feeling. It's like sometimes I get money in my pocket and I can't stand it. I have to spend it. And I just throw it away on silly things and have nothing to show for it. And then I'm waiting for the next paycheck. So it's about balancing that out and, not holding tight to money because you're afraid. Anything done out of fear is not going to be fruitful. I promise you. You have to allow this mentality to fade away. You've got to recognize that what you put out is what you will get back, and recognize that. There's an example of, I forget who it was, one of these readers or some speaker, and they were talking about, like someone coming up to them on the street and asking for money, right? And they were thinking, well, how much do I have in my wallet? How much can I afford to give? And that's lack mentality. Okay. And I'm not saying be impractical. What I'm saying is that if you really trust that when you give that money out, you're going to find in 5 feet, you're going to find the same amount of money coming back. Maybe not literally, but the whole point is that you are keeping the flow going. You are paying it forward and you're getting paid. It's just going to really bring about that flow for you. And I feel like, you're being told you are not alone. You feel the support. You will feel, if you really feel those people around you, those entities, those angels, you're going to feel uplifted and it's going to bring your vibration up. Really allow yourself to feel them. Allow yourself to feel really connected to them, and you will receive. Sorry, there's a noise outside that's distracting me. You really will feel like you're not alone and that you can rely on the support that they offer you. And when you learn to rely on their support, other support will also come. Sometimes it's very hard. You feel like you have to do everything alone. All right, so let's get, what did I do next on here? Oh, let's get some clarification here. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Oops. For Leo. Excuse me. And we get the Star. So yeah, it's about having faith and hope and not letting, troubled times bring you down. Guess what? You've made it through tons of challenges and tons of troubled times over the years, and look at those as, wow, look what I learned. Look at all the victories that I have had. Really allow yourself to be empowered. And it says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So the star is healing, the star is hope, the star has nothing to do with fear. It's about comforting those fears. So why is justice here for Leo? And we have the Seven of Summer, and that's the Seven of Cups. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making decisions, and it may be that you have a confusing decision, or a decision that you're confused about because you're over analyzing the options. Allow things to come naturally. What balances you? What feels right? Okay? Really connect with your intuition. The cups are all about emotion and connecting your heart to your mind. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Leo? And we have the Three of Swords. So it says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So you may be, whether it's in a relationship, family, the loss of a loved one, the loss of a job, or, it could be anything. But it's time for healing for that. And I think that's why this comes out right there. So it is about divine timing and gaining strength from allowing yourself to forgive yourself and whoever may have hurt you here. It could even be, forgiving a passed on loved one, saying, not holding on to guilt or anger in that situation. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Leo? And we have release. Wow. So it says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So yeah, it's really, and this is the Death card. So this is about something that hurt you in regard to the ending of a situation or the death of a loved one. There's something there where you really need to let go. And it's easier said than done. I understand that. Please do not think that I'm saying this lightly. I understand how hard it is. I've gone through this myself. It's about recognizing that you have support. And if you have to have alone time where you're talking out loud to your spirit team or to your passed on loved one, just speak it out loud, get it off your chest, and allow that healing to come through. The Star card is here, and it's really about healing. Star card is all about faith and hope and healing and spiritual guidance and protection. So why is the Two of Wands here for Leo? And we have the Two of Swords. So it says, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. That goes by this releasing the need to lead by example. Excuse me. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So this is about, not allowing those to be in conflict. So you have to get your mind to go along with what you're feeling inside, your emotions, right? Why is Six of Pentacles here for Leo? The Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit is all about, it could be being a mentor or finding a mentor, but it's about taking, like I said, taking that break out from everyone else, alone time, and making a commitment to your spiritual growth. So, like I said, this could just be that alone time where you talk out loud and you don't, there's nobody around to hear you except for your spirit team or the particular passed on loved one that you really need to get some stuff off your chest about. Okay, and then ask for your spirit team to really, your ancestors want to heal you. They want to help heal you. They want to point you in the direction of the things that are going to give you comfort and security and support. Okay, so this is a very distinct story that I'm getting here. All right, so let's get divine, let's use the divine doors for our final guidance. Spirits, what is the guidance for Leo? And for some reason, I feel a particular pulling towards your ancestors. I think that that may be something, maybe it's about learning more about your heritage. And I feel like that's really going to connect you to um, the, the spirit of your ancestors. I feel a real big pull to that. So look into, your ancestry and, the various things that you can find out about the culture. There may be something within that that is going to be extremely healing for you and empowering. So, okay, Spirit, what guidance do we have for Leo? And we have this door, and let's see what it says. Birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. So this could be, the birth of a child, or, finding out you're pregnant or someone close to you is pregnant. Could be, doesn't have to be. Definitely under this new beginnings, I feel like there is a kind of rebirth that may happen. Like you're going to feel like a brand new life is coming. All right. Any other guidance for Leo? And we have this one. And it says, silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Wow. So that's really what I was saying is, you got to, take this time away so that, you don't have to worry about anybody else hearing your thoughts or your words. And, really, if it makes you more comfortable, do it, in your mind. But I feel like saying it out loud makes it so much more powerful and real for you. And I feel like, then that you've put it out there, okay? Any other guidance for Leo? Okay. We get this one. And it says, Anthony's call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. So I don't know what Anthony is. It might be Saint Anthony. It might be someone named Anthony. You could be named Anthony. I don't know. But that really goes in line with this, what you have put out will come back to you. All the positive things, all the money you've put out, you will get that back to you. All the times where you felt that there was an injustice, all of that is going to come back to you. And you have to look for it. You have to see it, and it will. Okay, those are the messages that came through. Summer's going to be a beautiful time for you. I really think so, and I thank you so much for watching. Remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.